Don't attack people. Don't attack them physically and don't attack them verbally. As someone who had to learn the importance of communication, I have also learned that your delivery and your timing is also essential. For example, if I have to have a conversation with you about something you said or something you did, me calling you on the phone and be like, yo, this is what you did, da 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 da, that's not going to be well received. Now, if you and I had plans to go out to eat, or I knew you were going to call me on a certain day, I would have to wait until you call me, because now you're initiating the conversation, you're initiating it, and then I can deliver it to you and say, you know what, I'm so happy to see you, I'm so happy to hear from you, because there's been something that I've been wanting to talk to you and I was just going to wait for the right time. But if I call you and I start going off on you, even if I start off with the best intention, like, hey, I'm so happy to talk to you, blah blah blah, this is a different dynamic. So if I have something important to say, I have to allow you the time and the space to come to me, and then I can address it. And I find that is more effective than me calling you and be like, hey, I need to talk to you about this. Now, if it's urgent and I can't wait, then that's different. But those are not usually the conversation that most people have. The conversation most people have is something happened and we need to talk about it. So allowing you time to come to me, or maybe we can schedule a lunching or something where your guards are down, you're more receiving. One of the things I hate when people do is butter me up. I don't like you buttering me up, because now I feel like you're trying to manipulate me. So if it's something that you need to address, don't butter me up and say, you could tell me that. Be like, Barbara, I don't want to butter you up, but I got to talk to you about this. And let me know why we're having this conversation. I had to have a meeting on my job, and they just sent me a calendar invite. And one of the things I do not like is for people to send me a calendar invite when I don't know why you're sending me a calendar invite. So I responded back. I said, hey, would you mind telling me what this meeting is about? Because I don't like being blindsided, and I want to have a heads up as to why we're talking. And the lady responded back and she said this and that and third. So I was like, oh, good, because I wanted to talk to you guys about that anyway. But the conversation changed, because if I went into the meeting not knowing what I'm talking about, especially if I was on leave when they sent the calendar invite, and I come back and I got something on my calendar, my defenses are automatically up. Because most of the time when people want to have a meeting with you, it's never for your benefit. It's something that they need from you or something happened. So I was automatically guarded. But when she told me what we were going to talk about, the intention change. So I just want to encourage you, if you want to have a conversation with somebody, don't attack them. Don't attack them. Don't be like, yo, I need to talk to you about this, da 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 da, because that person is not going to receive it. And also, the setting is important. I had to learn, if somebody is driving and you want to have a serious conversation with them, do not talk to them while they're driving. And you also need to learn how to be patient. I know sometimes people just want to get it out of their system. Oh, I got to tell her, I got to tell him. And it's like, no, you need to learn how to have patience and wait for the right opportunity. Pray about it. Pray that the person will call you. Pray that, the person will make time for you so you can address what it is that you need to address. Now, if you never get a chance to talk about it, maybe it wasn't that important anyway. But don't attack people. If you really want to be effective in your communication, let them come to you. If you're an employer, and you need to talk to your subordinate about something, schedule a weekly meeting, so that way when you have to have a conversation with it, they're already in the routine. Like, hey, we talk about this every day, so this is something I need to address to you. And that's why it's so important, especially if you're married, to have those date nights so you can address whatever it is that you need to address when it's time for y'all to meet, versus like, oh, I need to talk to you about this. Because I'm telling you, when somebody's defensive, you're not going to get through to them. And I can be very defensive, and once I'm defensive, I'm in an attack mode. Like, whatever you say goes in one ear out the other. So I had to learn, don't attack people, give them the time to come to you, and make sure you know what you're talking about and have the information ready so that if they have questions, you can answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye.